You've probably heard of Bitcoin, the enigmatic digital money that isn't backed by gold or silver, nor does it have the backing of any government or bank. It appears to be based on nothing, yet it may be used to purchase a variety of real-world goods. What's strange is that Bitcoin isn't run or controlled by a single authority. Instead, it executes and records transactions through a network of computers that anybody can join, and a set of rules that those computers follow. Hey guys, welcome to a brand new episode of Cryptocurrency Explained. So you've decided to learn more about Bitcoin and how it works, as well as how you can get your hands on one. Well, you've come to the right place because we've laid out our beginner's guide to Bitcoin in layman terms. In this episode, we're going to talk about Bitcoin's history, what it is, how it gets created, what digital wallets are, how you can go about obtaining and storing Bitcoins, and also future projections by experts on this cryptocurrency. Make sure that you like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you get notified of more episodes like this. Without further ado, let's get into the video. We start with a brief history of Bitcoin. To properly comprehend what Bitcoin is and the value it may bring to our world, it's critical to first comprehend why it was developed. Bitcoin was the first cryptocurrency to be made available to the general public in 2009, and it is widely considered the world's first cryptocurrency. Cryptocurrency is a digital asset that may be used to exchange products and is protected by cryptography, that is, complicated mathematical methods. Satoshi Nakamoto, an unnamed individual or group of people, is credited with creating Bitcoin. Satoshi Nakamoto writes in the Bitcoin White Paper, an academic document containing information about Bitcoin, that the purpose of Bitcoin is to build a new peer-to-peer electronic cash system that is entirely decentralized and has no central authority. Some speculate that Bitcoin was formed in response to the global financial crisis of 2008 in order to return power to individuals who had been victimized by the greed of major banks and central governments who controlled full authority. Imagine that in this age of social media when everyone's privacy is under threat, no one has yet figured out who Satoshi is. In reality, we have no way of knowing if Satoshi is a single person or a group. It's been found that Satoshi Nakamoto owns $19.4 billion in Bitcoins that are still unclaimed in the Bitcoin system. So what exactly is Bitcoin? Let's have a look at it. What is Bitcoin? Bitcoin is a network-based, decentralized digital currency. Every Bitcoin transaction is recorded in a public log, and users can employ encrypted keys to stay anonymous on the network. There are no middlemen involved in transactions, therefore there's no need to go through a bank. The decentralized Bitcoin system is not owned by any government, financial institution, or central authority. This means that no account numbers, names, or other identifying information are required to link Bitcoins to their owners. Nothing can be traced back to a person who buys or sells something. What is the process of creating Bitcoins? Bitcoins are mined using computers to solve complicated arithmetic challenges rather than being printed like paper money. Satoshi Nakamoto decided at the moment of creation that there will only ever be 21 million Bitcoins. Imagine there were $21 million worth of notes only in the world. Crazy, right? Currently, creating a Bitcoin is not straightforward. It requires a lot of computational power, which consumes a lot of electricity, like a lot. Miners are encouraged to create Bitcoins since they are currently compensated with 12.5 Bitcoins for solving a mathematical puzzle that results in the creation of a new Bitcoin. At the moment, a new Bitcoin is created every 10 minutes. You may be asking, how can I get a Bitcoin? Cryptocurrency exchanges, sometimes known as Bitcoin exchanges, are excellent sites to purchase and sell Bitcoins in a variety of currencies. Coinbase is a well-known Bitcoin exchange and the wallet that is simple to use. In terms of security, it's no different than storing your password, personal information, and the private key to your Bitcoin wallet at a bank. Most individuals acquire Bitcoins from eToro and Bitfinex, two well-known cryptocurrency exchanges in the United Kingdom and the United States. Hackers are targeting platforms like Coinbase, eToro, and Bitfinex, so be cautious about storing your money on exchanges. Bitfinex was hacked in 2016 and had $72 million in Bitcoin stolen. How do I store Bitcoins? Users should instantly store their Bitcoins in a digital wallet after purchasing them on an exchange. A wallet is nothing more than a collection of addresses and the keys that let you access the funds stored inside. A digital wallet functions similarly to a virtual bank account, allowing users to send and receive Bitcoins. They can also use it to pay for products such as cars or to save money for a car loan. The majority of Bitcoin wallets differ from bank accounts in that the owner is solely responsible for the fund's security. About digital wallets. Users can choose from a variety of wallets, each with a different level of protection. Wallets are available in a variety of formats including web, desktop, mobile, hardware, and paper variants. Users can choose between different security settings to see which one suits best their needs. A web or mobile wallet keeps track of all Bitcoin transactions, administers the user's wallets, and can even make transactions directly on the Bitcoin network. Coinbase is an excellent example of an online and mobile wallet that people trust to keep their funds safe. A desktop wallet is a software that can be downloaded and installed on a laptop, allowing users to store and control their cryptocurrencies. The most secure method of keeping Bitcoins is believed to be hardware and paper wallets that store users' private keys offline. Trezor and Ledger Nano are two popular hardware wallets available for purchase online. A paper wallet is a method of storing Bitcoins that involves writing a new public address and private key onto paper. Users must carefully store the printed wallet containing their private key information. When you forget your PIN code or password or lose your private key, there's no one to call with a paper wallet. Bitcoin might reach $100,000 in 2022, according to experts. Here's what you should know about investing. The price of Bitcoin is extremely volatile, and the cryptocurrency industry is mostly uncontrolled. Individuals interested in investing in Bitcoin should do so at their own risk and expect to lose their entire investment. The advantage of utilizing Bitcoins to transact is that they may be sent anywhere in the globe and withdrawn from any exchange, regardless of the individual's location. As a result of Russia's war in Ukraine, Bitcoin has recently seen more volatility. Experts predict that with no end in sight, the war will continue to cause additional instability in the following days. Over the last 3 months, Bitcoin has only been above $45,000 for a few brief periods, and it hasn't been above $50,000 since December 25, 2021. Despite this, Bitcoin has remained above its 6-month low of $34,000, which it hit in late January. Despite the ups and downs, Bitcoin's current price is still a long way from its all-time high of $68,000, which it reached in November. Despite the current price drop, Bitcoin is still worth more than twice as much as it was just a few years ago. These types of highs and lows are nothing new for Bitcoin. Despite the volatility and recent price drop, many analysts believe Bitcoin is on its path to breaking the $100,000 barrier. However, there are differing perspectives on when that will happen. In addition, according to a recent study conducted by Deutsche Bank, nearly a quarter of Bitcoin investors predict the price of the cryptocurrency would exceed $100,000 in 5 years. The volatility is nothing new, and it's one of the reasons why new crypto investors should tread carefully when devoting a chunk of their portfolio to cryptocurrency. Bitcoin has consistently increased in value over time, just like any other cryptocurrency. It's only reasonable for Bitcoin investors to be concerned about the currency's potential growth. Many experts are hesitant to estimate a specific amount or a certain date. Instead, they point to the trend of Bitcoin's value increasing over time. Here are some additional forecasts for the coming year, ranked from low to high. Bitcoin investor and founder of crypto research and media company Token Metrics, Ian Balina, predicts Bitcoin can go up to $100,000 to $150,000, but the timeline is unclear. Why? The entire crypto market and all crypto asset classes are not in bearish sentiment cycle, even though Bitcoin is. Although Bitcoin was the first cryptocurrency, it has always been surpassed by others in terms of innovation in what experts refer to as Web 3, the new internet built on blockchain. The advent of new cryptocurrencies as well as the buzz around the metaverse will continue to drive cryptocurrency demand, and Bitcoin will eventually recover. Technical analysis and blockchain data analyst Matthew Hyland predicts Bitcoin can reach $100,000 in 2022. Why? The price of Bitcoin in January 2022 is nearly the same as it was in January 2021, but altcoins are seeing a surge in demand. According to Hyland, there's also a continuous trend of Bitcoin supply leaving large exchanges, probably to be stored in offline crypto wallets. He also recently stated that a drop below $40,000 might trigger a free plunge into a bear market for Bitcoin. Big financial firms have also made projections, with JP Morgan projecting a long-term high of $146,000 and Bloomberg estimating that it may exceed $400,000 if the currency rises at prior rates. In this brief video, I hope you've been able to pick up one or two things about Bitcoin. The first, successful blockchain implementation. And today, blockchain technology is being used in a variety of industries where trust without the involvement of a centralized authority is desired. So welcome to the blockchain world, and we wish to see more of you in our journey through the crypto world. If you've got any questions, feel free to ask them in the comments section below, and we will answer you. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon so that you can access more of our upcoming videos that will educate you on everything you need to know in the cryptocurrency world. Stay tuned for more from us on cryptocurrency. Goodbye.